Hello, everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw day 29 of March of Robots. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, sketches first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the sketch portion of the video that I use with this dying Copic marker, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a real quick sketch if I can and get us going. Okay, you've already heard me talk about it, if you're here following the drawings, how horrible this Copic marker is. But I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna finish this out. Again, the downside was this was supposed to be for everybody to watch, for everybody to follow along if you wanted to, right? But again, Copic they failed me. They didn't do what I wanted them to do, and it's a shame because I want to talk about supplies and what we're using and that kind of stuff, and it's just a shame that it didn't work out. I mean, I guess I know now for next time. So, you know, next time we know. Next time I'll try somebody else. But it's just, it didn't work out. It's not enough. Not enough ink in these things. And again, it's a shame. It's a shame because I really wanted to like them. I wanted to use them, but you know, that's how it works out. But hey, who am I? Just an artist just trying to get stuff done, right? No big deal. This changed a little bit from my sketch. I had this gigantic robot looking thing, but yeah, now that I'm drawing, it's like, yeah, I think I just want to draw them like this. Make it like a little derpy robot who's just kind of standing there ready to go to work, you know? But I'm here, I'm showing up. That's what I keep saying. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm pointing out, it's like, hey, but you're here, you showed up. You came to the drawing, we're almost done. I'm not gonna give up, so I'm just gonna try something a little different and see how this works. So I think that's good, I'm happy with that. I say we welcome all the skippers and get going. Welcome, skippers! Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen. Mostly the fine point, but a pen's a little finer than the fine point. It can find things that the fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've used a gray Copic marker that's dying to sketch out the sketch, and I'm ready to go. And if you want to see more March of Robots, more robots in general, check out that playlist there, or just check out the playlist in general because I do so many. I may have already drawn what you're looking for. So I'm just going to jump right in with it and just get dirty, get my hands dirty with something like this. And again, I don't know what it is. I'm just kind of, I had an idea of like, how about if we do that? And that wasn't even like that in the sketch. That's what's funny is it evolves and changes as I go. But again, that's why we're here, to try different stuff and see, you know, what jumps out at us. What becomes the drawing? What becomes the what's the word I'm looking for? The attempt, it's not even so much the attempt, it's the creation, right? Of like, okay, this is what we made, where are we gonna go with it? Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's not the attempt, it's the, I don't know, the design? Oh, I don't know. Oh, look at that. And that's not even right, you know? I think what it's coming down to is I'm tired and I want to be done. And so I hate to be like that. I hate to be like, yeah, just throw the lines in. Just, you know, just get it done. I hate to be like that. I'm trying to make it work out. But when I do stuff like that, I get frustrated. And if nothing else, I'm here to show you that, look, I get frustrated too. We all do. So don't give up. Keep drawing. Keep going. Because we all have those days. We all have that, like, hey, my line's crooked. That doesn't look good at all. But again, we all have those days. So just stick with it. I'm moving forward. I'm still continuing with what I'm doing here. You know, that's how I'm working. I almost like the idea, like, what if that's his little face right there? You know, what if that's his little, we'll give him a little beardy type thing, like come down like this. If you know, I started out with those are eyes, but what if that's his little face? That's his big old huge head with that tiny little face, right? Who knows? Again, it's just fun to try to come up with something and say, well, this is the idea I had and this is where we're going with it. So I almost gave myself kudos. I almost said kudos to me. Kudos to you for trying. You know, that's kudos to myself. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe we should congratulate ourselves and pat ourselves on the back and say, yeah, good job, buddy. You know, someone needs to. Why not us? Why can't it be us? I'm trying to do something like that, but it disappears behind his head, right? Because I do have him turned just a little bit. And a lot of times like this, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of coming up with some circles and lines and things that could be robotic, right? Just to come up with shapes. Basically, I'm hiding the robotics is really all I'm doing. Like, okay, if this is going to be this guy and this is what he has, let's add this, you know, or let's put one of these here, or let's try this shape and see what comes out of it, right? Like here, even this, let's add like something like this onto his chest. Usually I do like ribs, like a grilled grate rib type kind of thing. Let's try something different. Just a shape instead of ribs. Something like that. And the nice thing is, you know, I can 100% say, well, let's just close it off, and we'll say that's down here. We say that's up there like that, and it's almost like a belt too, almost like he's got like a super high belt for a tiny little waist. You know, we'll say those are his hips. Let's give him the old robot underwear. Because I always do like a front housing that holds, you know, that hides all the inner workings of everything going on in there. So I always do like a little Y front underwear. Sure, why not, right? What's funny is I threw this big sketch of, well, let's try this and let's put one of these, and why not? Well, let's not. Let's do a little bit of something different. So what if we do like for his inner working? So here's the other thing too. I like a little bit of insides. Like he's got to have stuff in there to make the mechanics work. But also it's like, well, does he though? It's like we can do that, but we can also just say that I didn't like just how it just floats like that. I had to do it. It's like we can't just make like, well, what if it's like, you know, enclosed and not exposed? Like we can't really see the wires and that stuff on the inside like I normally do, right? In other words, let's mix it up and try something a little different. All right, let's draw his arms, and I like doing this. Like it's like a contained little housing that's movable, and so there's ribbed what do you call it, flexible edges. Does that make sense? So on this side all you can see is that, because again I've got him turned just a little bit. Okay, all right, so let's draw his arm, and again I just kind of did you know, some pieces, parts, and enclosed robotic arms. Again, I don't have to go too crazy, but I do like to add smaller lines just to differentiate the thickness, because I do so much thick lines, it helps to break it up with some thinner lines. Big old forearms. Well, not forearms, but F-O-R-E, forearms. And again, we'll just add a little bit of something like that just to kind of make a difference in line width, okay? For his hands, just simple hands. We're not gonna go too crazy. I keep saying that. I keep saying, let's not go too crazy. And I hate to make it sound like I'm not trying. That's the other thing. I'm trying. We are gonna add stuff and make it fun. But sometimes I just wanna keep it simple, right? Like, we don't have to explain it. But I do. I feel like I have to explain stuff to you all the time. I need to, right? That's my problem. Let's do this. This is gonna go up here. Like something on his back. I do a lot of stuff on their back. It's gonna go up here. I don't know what this is, but I just wanted to do something like this for a back design. It's almost a bit too much, honestly. Right? Like some kind of backpack type kind of thing. And we'll say on the other side, all you can see of it is going to come up here. This is going to come down. And then you're going to see this little wing thing sticking out like this. It's going to come in and come down and close. And it's too busy. It's almost too much. But I have to. I did it on this side. I want to do it on that side to keep it all contained, to keep it consistent. But again, it does feel a little bit too much. That's okay. If nothing else, we just did some craziness just to kind of, you know, make it robotic. I don't know. Again, I don't know why I feel I need to explain this to you, but it's more of I'm just trying to entertain you while we're talking, and apparently my entertainment is justifying my drawing. My entertainment is apologizing to you all the time. I'm sorry it's not good. I'm sorry I'm not trying. Oh, I'm a funny guy. Okay, close that up. Why am I closing this? I'm not done. So I'm gonna do just like I did there, just big old forearm coming through like this. Just closing it off. Gonna do like I did over there. What's funny is I've been drawing like these action pose menacing robots, and because I'm tired, I'm like, just have him standing there. He's not doing anything crazy. He's just, it's like he showed up for March of Robots, and he's just waiting for someone to tell him where to go. It's like, what are we doing, guys? Where do you want me to stand? What do I do with my hands? You know? Okay, so hands, thumbs. And these fingers just hanging down. That's all you can see of that one, because they're kind of in front of each other like that. All right, so now something for the legs. What did I do on the legs? Looks like I just did some simple robo legs. You know, something like this. Right, looks good. Let's do it over here. This one we're gonna say you can't really see that because of the position. It's on the other side. I mean, I guess what I can do is, well, no, I was gonna kind of say, well, we can see a little bit of it, but it's gonna hit that part and it's gonna get too busy. Again, no one's gonna design this. No one's gonna say, hey, you didn't do it on both sides. So let's not worry about that. Let's just say, well, you'd only see it on one side. Something like that. Let's go ahead and close this. Again, I'm not going to worry about the way it's connected, why it's connected, or what you can see. I'm just going to make it look like it's connected. That's it. I got two Sharpies open here and don't need to do that. For knees, we're just going to give them the old floating knee. It's not going to float though. I'll connect it here in a second. Right? And then connect it. We're just going to do that. Nothing crazy. big old blocky legs. We're gonna make it consistent, if nothing else. And my old toes. I like the robo toes. Like the what do you call it? Anchor toes, because it's holding it down. It's keeping it from falling over it from the different angles, right? But again, see how it's all the same lines? I don't like that. It's too thick. I was just about to say it doesn't look real. Guess what? It's not real. Alright, so same thing. We don't have to worry too much about the inner workings, but I'm going to do something like that just to, again, mix it up just a little bit. And let's do this one over here. So now, same thing. Back like that to give it the nice thickness. But we're looking at more of the front view, so we're only going to draw 2 of the pivot legs. Okay. Something like that, and I'm going to do the side view. A little bit longer than I expected, but that's okay. I'm going to still draw it in. Again, a little bit of what that detail might be. Who knows? Not too worried about it. So there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is day 29 of March of Robots. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.